Oh, hey, it's your brother Vandor. You know, I've been focusing on my short content lately, so I'm going to give a list. I would say my top 3 list of the greatest shorts of this week. This is a new segment because your brother Vandor is switching up content quite a bit in the year 2023. But with that said, the shorts are dominating. So, without further ado, this is the top 3 shorts of the week. Let's dive in. Hello, my people. So thank you for joining me. We all know that 2023 has had some very interesting moments, and Vandor, myself, I have contributed to some of those interesting moments. I very much do appreciate you all watching my shorts, but I know a lot of people don't watch the shorts. With that said, to sum this up, I've compiled this list of what I think are my funniest, or most interesting, or most motivating, or most compelling shorts. Now, I do dabble in the politics and lots of other fields, but with that said, I think it is time to start on that number 3, the third best clip from this week. So this one, I had to think about the analogy. It took me a little bit of time to really come up with this specific analogy because, I mean, there's so much going on. And people sometimes don't feel their value, don't feel their complete value as human beings. And we should feel our worth is high because even if we work in the lowliest job or we're unemployed or we're not a certain level of caliber as far as other humans put us, we are still powerful and amazing creatures. I think human beings should take a step back and humble themselves to realize the amazing gifts the Creator, whomever you might think that is, whether it's science or God, gave us. Humans are fascinating. So with that said, my third greatest clip is that pawn shop clip. I'm going to watch it with you. Let's dive in. Let's see about that pawn shop clip. Let's go. Hello, my people. This is your brother Vandor with a simple message today. Don't pawn shop yourself. Don't pawn shop yourself. And what does that mean? That means that I know you guys been to the pawn shop before. You go to the pawn shop, you got something that you know is worth a certain amount, and then they tell you it's worth 2 cents. It's worth a penny, and they'll give it to you. You want that penny? And a lot of y'all accept it. Well, don't do that. Don't do that with yourself. You know, we know our net worth. We know our worth. We know our self-worth. We know who we are. Do not ask people for who you are. That's one question you should not ask another person because sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, people will pawn shop you and they'll say you're worth less than your actual worth. Don't do it. The pawn shop is trash and you are worth so much more. I love you, my people. Let's go. All right. I loved that clip and I still feel the same way. Our worth should be high. That garnished almost 300 likes. It's under 300. Not likes, but just views. I wish I was on that level. Vandor will be there soon enough, but I'm not in it for that. I just hope that I can touch people on a motivational, on a spiritual level. Now, with that said, our second most powerful best clip of the week. Now, this clip, in my personal opinion, is not very difficult to understand. It is very 2020, easily comprehensible, literate, like no one should feel like I'm coming from left field. But the problem is the fact that this video still has to be made in 2020. Unfortunately, these problems still do persist. I don't think they're everywhere and I don't think everybody is contributing, but I do think they are prevalent enough to speak about. So, with that said, my second video was the human race video, the video about why racism isn't just stupid. All right, my people, let's watch that one. Judging somebody based upon their race is so stupid. It's outdated, it's antiquated, and it was stupid back when it was common practice. We need to stop that. Race is a social construct. There are certain things that socially we do and we accept within a unit, a grouping. However, race is not. Someone's character is not someone's heart. Race is not someone's values. Race is not how someone is. A good person can come from any race, and a bad person can come from any race as well. This pressure and emphasis that we put on race is misguided at best. Know that your neighbor might not look like you, but they love you and they have your best interests at heart. And know that your family member might not.
God bless you, my people.
Anybody. Ooh, I'm sorry. That one got me. That one got me because I feel like anybody, I do appreciate that video. I do appreciate that one. That should be the number one video. That should be the number one video. But you know why it's not? I'll tell you really quickly why it's not. Because without question, our number one video, the number one video in the slot for my shorts for the week is definitely, without question, the Kevin McCarthy video. No one should be celebrating. We out here celebrating after all those shenanigans? No, we shouldn't. And you know, the people thought so too. You know, I just released this video 2 days ago from the time I'm going to release this 2 days ago, and it's already got 716 views with 36 likes and 3 comments. This video is in my top spot. We're going to watch this together. I find it kind of comical, but it is actually sad and true. Let's go, my people. This is the number one video. Ain't no celebration, Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin McCarthy, congratulations, you've been elected speaker. I'm so excited, I'm so glad. Now it's time to focus on the real issues in America, like the fentanyl crisis that is gonna kill a record amount of Americans this year, like the border crisis. All of the record amount of immigrants are going to come into this country. All of the people who have credit card debt, who are gonna suffer because of inflation, because of the interest rates rising. All of the people who are homeless right now because of the pandemic. All of the people who have suffered, who have lost their business. We have work to do. There ain't no time to celebrate. This ain't no victory. This is a shame that it took you guys so long to come up with your bullshit priorities. It's time to focus on the American people. So I'm so glad you are Speaker of the House, Mr. McCarthy, but you have so much work to do and so little time. You are a day short and $1 late.
I'm sorry about that, but I reamed you, Mr. McCarthy, and you deserved it. And the GOP, and the Congress, the Democrats, and the Republicans. This is the trashiest Congress I've ever seen. Anyway, we're not going to go and rant about that. We are here to wrap up the top 3, and we just did. This is going to happen from time to time. We are enjoying coming back to YouTube. I enjoy making videos for you all, and I enjoy doing it. It's not just for y'all, it's for me too, because I have so much fun. I am just a random, uneducated, black, male, middle-income citizen of the United States who loves this country, loves God, and loves the human race. I very much do appreciate the fact that you would spend your time with me today and other days. Thank you so much for subscribing to Vandor the Source. I don't always get it right, but when I do get it right, damn it, I do. I try not to use profanity. I try to be a good citizen. I try not to be angry, and I try not to go on rants. But you know what? We also try to do other things, and we don't always succeed. But with that said, we are going to strive for better every single day. Thank you again for watching this episode of Vandor the Source. I am so excited about this next year and this current one we're in 2023. We have so much to talk about. My people, let's dive